help me press on to even greater achievements in the future. When I was little, my sister played Optimist softball. Now, I wasn't really sure what an Optimist was, but I was sure I wanted one of those red Optimist t-shirts. However, a trauma in my childhood nearly turned me into a pessimist. At the tender age of 3, my house burned. We all got out safely, but anything not burned smelled horrible and had to be hauled away. My toys, my books, my Barney, all gone. After that, we moved into a rent house, and I panicked when anyone lit a fire, started a candle, or even turned on the oven. I couldn't leave the house without packing a backpack of my most prized possessions. I assumed the worst. I was a slightly traumatized pessimist. However, our house was soon rebuilt. New paint, new carpet, new smell. Slowly, I overcame my pessimism. I let my parents cook dinner again, light a fire, burn a candle. I could finally leave the house without the backpack. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise, Oscar Wilde noted. It's all in how you look at things. As I face trials in my life, this experience has shown me to always look on the bright side. I did go on to achieve my dream of becoming an Optimist softball player, and yes, even got the t-shirt. With Optimism, our underdog team went on to win many trophies and tournament championships, and I was also an Optimist basketball player. Those little Optimist t-shirts prepared the path for me to achieve a double sport Letterman jacket in high school. But those early Optimist experiences taught me much more. They taught me how to win, but more importantly, how to lose and grow through loss. They taught me how to be an optimist with a little O. I learned that a happy person is not a person in a certain set of circumstances, but rather a person with a certain set of attitudes, as Hugh Downs said. My optimism has helped me achieve in other areas, such as serving as a local, district, and state officer in a national leadership organization, despite the tough competition. My optimism has helped me achieve district, state, and national awards, showcasing service projects I participated in when everyone's projects were incredible. But mainly, my optimism has helped me achieve the courage to try things again if at first I don't succeed, which is why I am back here again today this year trying to achieve this scholarship. I know that my optimism will help me press on to even greater achievements in the future, because optimism gives me faith, hope, and confidence to achieve my dreams. It is the fuel that helps us press on. As Helen Keller notes, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. You see, fear has no hold over an optimist. As William James notes, pessimism leads to weakness, optimism to power. And optimism doesn't just add to your success, it has an exponential factor that Colin Powell describes as a force multiplier. Optimism keeps you from getting discouraged. It's those who get discouraged that often quit, just shy of achieving their dreams. The most successful people in the world are optimists. As Zig Ziglar notes, an optimist is someone who goes after Moby Dick in a rowboat and takes the tartar sauce with him. Optimism is what built our country. Where would we be if Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams had been pessimists? There is no substitute for optimism. It helps overcome our shortcomings. And let's face it, no one wants to be around a pessimist. Arthur Lynch noted that some people would be discontented in paradise, while others are cheerful in a graveyard. We all know people in both of these categories, am I right? Think how much better we would be if we all had the optimism of little children. But somewhere along the way, we lose that. Our house burns down, or something else shakes our optimism. But fortunately, as Marion Keyes notes, optimism can be relearned. We can change our outlook and return to the optimism of our youth. And of course, as Daniel Reardon reminds, the optimist has a better time on the trip. I expect my trip to include college, a career as a registered nurse practitioner, a family, church, and community, and I am looking forward to a great time on my journey. I know that with optimism, I will press on to greater achievements in the future. Thank you.